Amani Utoku you peace from above. How y'all doing? Good to be here. Welcome to Blacks, BLAXBLACK TV, where I expound upon the virtues of our forbearance. And I am teach knowledge, capital K, capital N, capital O, capital W, baby L, baby E, baby D, baby G, baby E, knowledge, that which you already know. All you have to do is the same thing I did. Rearrange what you looking at and start seeing, so that when you keep seeing, you can see the truth. You have been programmed to look at JESUS and call it G or hey. And it instantly changes here, because you can look at that J and it's a J until ESUS. Then it is no longer a J, even though what you looking at has not changed, because you can't see the J. You can't seeded it. Let me correct that. You can't seeded it the J. Because if you can seeded it the J, when you seeded it, JESUS, you're going to say what you see. I'm going to say it again. I can walk up to anybody and ask them the first letter in Jesus, and every one of them going to tell me J. And the ones who don't are the chosen few, because they're going to be listening. There are some, when I say Jesus, they're going to say it's a G. One more time. There are the chosen few who can and will knowledge what they see. Because see, knowledge won't let you say what you see. I am teach knowledge. That's why when I ask them what's the first letter in Jesus, they all J. Because they know what they see. But they can't see it. Because the minute they see JESUS, they looking at Jesus. Even though they see the J, they looking at Jesus. I was the same way. Look at JESUS, but when I hear, it hits me right here. Jesus. It hits me right here. So out of here comes G. Even though here to here says J. Because that's why I asked them, what's the first letter? And they say what they see. If you want to elevate, you must see what you see and stop looking at what they telling you to say. Because it doesn't matter what they telling you to say when your brain is telling you the truth. Now, once your brain is telling you the truth, real truth, you will stop looking and start seeding what you've been seeing. You will start seeding what you've been seeing. Look at the nose broke off. Look at the nose broke off. How many statues with the nose broke off? Why is the nose broke off? Why is the nose broke off? Because it's not here. Look at the bottom lip. Look at the bottom lip. I have lips. One more time. Go at the Tower of Babel once again to display his power. Let them have knowledge. See? The difference between knowledge and knowledge. One more time. Say what you see, not what they tell you to say. I'm 67. Jesus was the begotten Son. Jesus is the Son. Jesus is God. What's that? 3 strikes? Exactly. What do you see? 3. No. You see 6. No. 3. Oops. One more time. 1, 2. Seeded it. Seeded it. Fingertip to here. 1 pyramid. Seeded it. Fingertip to elbows. Another pyramid. Seeded it through there. See me. The Spinx. One more time. One more time. I establish what GODofgods gives me to display to those who want to learn knowledge. One more time. Knowledge. Adam had knowledge. The day before, Adam was running around naked. And with his knowledge, he felt in no way, shape, or form that he was disrespecting GODofgods, Father of Fathers. No way did he feel that just yesterday. But today, eating from the tree of knowledge, I'm going to say it again, eating from the tree of knowledge, he know that I have no business presenting myself naked to GODofgods, Father of Fathers. For I know better. But what about just yesterday? Exactly. He had knowledge. Just yesterday, you had knowledge of Jesus. Today, you have knowledge of Jesus. OPG, other people's gods. They have no problem showing you that Jesus is their God. They got no problem displaying an image that is a direct contradiction to what the book say. I'm going to say again, a direct contradiction to what the book say. But see, when you're reading the Bible, you're so busy looking at the picture. Oh, everybody know that Jesus is really black. Oh, everybody know that Jesus is really black. Well, how about Allah? How come he ain't black? What about Buddha? Why he ain't black? What about Jehovah? Why he ain't black? Why do Jesus got to be black? I'm just saying. As Emmanuel, Matthew 1:23 is sitting right there. I'm going to say it again. Same thing. Why is the nose broke off? GODofgods at the Tower of Babel said, I'm going to allow things to happen. I'm going to allow them to manipulate the book of life until I choose to bring it around. I love what my sons had in their mind of building a tower. And I know they can build this tower, but I'm not going to allow them to. One language, very few words. One language, very few words, and it had the power to build the tower to heaven. I'm just saying, when you seeded it, it's right there. Nigritia, land of the gods. Nigritia, land of the gods. First three letters N-I-G, last letter A. Nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. Why won't nigga die? One more time. There it is. There it is. The Africans know about Nigritia. Nigritia. The Africans will tell you about Nigritia. Get around Africa and ask them, hey man, what you ever heard of Nigritia? Yeah, I know about Nigritia. You're gonna tell me the first two I's is E, but the last one ain't. Exactly. Because that's want you to keep looking instead of seeding it. Y'all know y'all really African. Y'all know y'all really from Africa. Everybody know that the first blood is from Africa. No, the first blood is from Nigritia. At the Tower of Babel, when GODofgods said, I'm going to populate the world now by scattering my chosen whole wide world, but my specific chosen ones I'm going to place in a new land. And they're going to rule. And the whole world going to follow their lead because they have no choice but to follow the lead of Adam. One more time. Emmanuel said so. He said, I'm the son of man. Oops. 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 Get you some dust and put it on a piece of cardboard. Now get you some water and mix with that dust. Now draw a face and put a hook nose on it. I'm going to say again. Do it what GODofgods did. Get you some dust. Put you some water with it. Now, when you draw out his face, put a hook nose on it. Put a hook nose on it. Show me how you gonna do that. I keep telling people. It's Matthew what? 123, right? It's right there in your face. I'm gonna say again. Matthew what? 123. Now, put that in the way of what you see. You would see Matthew 1, 2, 3. I'm just saying. Matthew 1, 2, 3. Because it's as easy as what? 1, 2, 3. You can believe in what you seeded it. Matthew 1, 2, 3. Or what they tell you. Matthew 1, 2, 5. Because in 1, 2, 5, when the child comes forth, they say Joseph changed his name. That's what 125 say. Your 125. My 125, that Jesus is scratched. Mine say Joseph called the child Emmanuel. Because Joseph was chosen to oversee Emmanuel. Joseph was chosen to bring forth Emmanuel. I don't think you heard what I said. Joseph was chosen to bring forth Emmanuel. For Joseph took his wife one night. He had to open the door for the perfect man to come forth to this imperfect world. One more time. Ephesians 4:13. A perfect man. Because man had nothing to do with him except he opened the door for him to come forth. But God planted him direct. One more time. And when I want my peoples to know who they are, it will always be right there. But only the chosen ones who want to seed it up. The chosen ones, Mark, them 25, they will stand. Luke 18:11, they gonna stand. Luke 18:13, they gonna stand. Excuse me. They're going to stand. Seeded it up. The GODofgods done told you where he at. I am where many matches is. And when you seeded it up, the space is unlimited. Because you're only looking at the sky. But you have knowledge of above the sky. So you tell me, when you looking down at this limited space, that you think gold dwells? Really? You think gold allow those with the hook nose and straight hair to overpower his first blood? I am in the first blood. I am in the first covenant. See, the average man knows nothing about the first covenant, but the average man knows about the first covenant. But see, when you looking, you can't see it. See, 2025, the rainbow means homosexuality. The most disrespectful thing in the world to go to gold. But when I notice the rainbow, it's go to gold, first covenant that he told Noah. I will place this rainbow in the sky as my covenant to man, that I will not drown man again. Excuse me. Go to gold's first covenant to man, the rainbow in the sky. See, well, that's why they got those who looking, oh, homosexuality. Me, I understand. It's part of Satan overruling what he already know. Just like he overruled Eve. Woman, go on and eat, but go on and bite that. You ain't gonna die. You see, I ain't dead. He's immortal. She was not. She is not. But she fell for the trick because she didn't have knowledge. She had knowledge. Adam, he came along, seen her. He had knowledge. He had knowledge. The next day, he had knowledge. That's why he couldn't come out, because I know better than to show my nakedness to my father. And she ain't either. Because that's when you seeded it. Jesus is their God. Okay, that's your God. I'm not mad at you and your Jesus. No, it's Jesus. No, it's Jesus for you. It's Jesus for you. He's not my God. That's your God. I just said that's your God. My big brother is Emmanuel, Matthew 1:23. And when they look in their book, guess what they're going to find in Matthew 1:23? The exact same thing. The exact same thing. The exact same thing. So, one more time, have your God. Go. What you tripping on? Let them be who they are. One more time. Now, you can choose to be who you are. You can be an imitator of the originals who you match. Peter Paul is going here, the wolf and lamb. You could be a pure blood. Naaman, 2 Kings 5:27. Yep. 5:25. Anyway, Naaman, Naaman, who went in pure blood and came out covered head to toe with leprosy. But guess what? Guess what? Most importantly, his blood was and is still pure. Carlos Cuervo Marquez, the historian who said from Bolivia to Mexico, blacks. Gamal Abdel Nasser, the Egyptian king in 1952. You left here black and came back white. We cannot accept you. Bye. Bye. That's why That's why Egypt is still Egypt. Whereas they went to Palestine and convinced them that Hitler, who took the swastika, a good luck symbol, a good luck sign from Ethiopia, he took and adopted that as a good luck sign. And the JEWs convinced the Palestinians that Hitler was trying to genocide them. And guess what? In 2025, there is no more Palestine. There is now Israel, and there is the Gaza Strip. Yet, y'all want to call yourself Hebrew Israelite, keep up the good work. Because Hebrew comes from the white woman lying on Joseph. Joseph, he was trying to get some coochie. This Hebrew, this Hebrew was trying to get some coochie because Joseph can never ever be a Hebrew because Omega said he is A, and his father, Jacob, was not a Hebrew. Jacob was given the title of Israel, the chosen peoples, the original, the original 13. One more time. The walls of Jericho came tumbling down because the Israelites followed GODofgods and raised their voice in unison. Emmanuel, go with us. Emmanuel, go with us. Emmanuel, go with us. And the walls of Jericho came tumbling down. Trip, seize, trip, seize, trip, seize. Cool, calm, collected, W, whole, wide world. Amani, Kutoka, you, peace from above. Key, Swahili, Tower of Babel, man's first tongue. One language, very few words that had and has the power to build the tower to heaven, to honor God of gods.